other anti-democratic forces. The political struggles is being waged by Jvp in Sri Lanka is relevant and one of the right way to provide all the democratic right to the people of Sri Lanka, irrespective of the religion and language. We are the opinion that while fighting for the cause of our own people, we have to fight relevantly against the imperialism forces who is now interfering in all the domestic and foreign matters of our motherland. They are using the economic institution to the subjugate the development countries like India, like Sri Lanka, and establish their supremacy over the struggling people of the both countries. It is unfortunate that the ruling clique are not considering the danger. The advocates' seriousness due to the fear of losing petty financial assistance from the financial institution controlled by the imperial forces. But the patriotic people like us cannot keep silence on the billions. It is not only for the case of India and Sri Lanka, but also the developing countries are facing the same thing. Therefore, we united struggle against the new imperialist forces in the need of our country. We hope that is the conclave of Jvp will draw such ways of action in the coming days. We are taking opportunity to declare our support to such united struggle in Sri Lanka. It is also a matter of grave concern that the rural of developing countries, underdeveloping countries are resorting the both collaboration of democratic economics as one, and only way to put an end all the miseries being forced by the people. But the collaboration of the economy largely benefited by the multinational companies, not to the nation of available statistics reveals that one of the 100 largest economies in the world, 15 are corporated, only 49 countries based on the comparison of the corporate sales of and the country of GDPs. The top 200 corporate sales are growing the faster rate than overall the global economical country activity. Their combined sales grew from the equivalent of 25% to 27.5% in the world GDP. The top 200 corporation combined sales are bigger than the combined economics of the countries minus bigger than 10, and their combined sales are 18 times the size of the combined annual income of the 1.2 million people of, that means 24% of the world population living in the severe poverty. It is now even evident that the liberation economic reforms, collaboration, have widening the gap between the poor and the richest. As per the new report of the World Bank, over 3 million people, almost half of the world population, like less than $2.5 per day. The new figure from the World Bank therefore confirms that the poverty has not been reduced as such was claimed. It is also a fact that more than 80% of the people population living in rural area, where income differences in widening, the poorest 40% of the world population accounts for 5% of the global income. The richest 20% account for the 3/4 of the world income. It shows the widening disputes between the rich and the poor. It is also imperatively mentioned here that the process of globalization provides ample opportunity to reach to plumber the natural resources. Therefore, it is proved that the so-called growth of development is not for the poor but for the corporated. Therefore, it is our duty to show the world that socialism is the alternative, and it shows our pledge in this historical day of working class May Day. While fighting against the new imperialist forces and the advocates of globalization, we have to streamline our fight against the religious and linguistic fundamental forces in our respective countries. The socio-economical problem of both our countries are almost the same. The socio-economic situation is Sri Lanka and India, not such difference. Underdevelopment in the rural area, illiteracy, ill health, unemployment, power shortage, exploitation by the transaction of the multinational companies, communal activities, terrorist activities, and the sorry plight of the farmers are the same in both the countries. In the Human Development Index, both the countries are not painted with the beautiful colors, rather in the reveals the pitiable condition, the vast majority of our population. Therefore, the struggle with the carry forward is also the same. The All India Forward Bloc, all along demanding the strengthening the people-to-people relation between our two countries. Apart from all diplomatic relations, the role of SAARC, the other relation of cooperation, must be streamlined. Further, the multiple mutual benefit of the member countries. Instead of ceremonious meetings or conclaves, these grouping should think soundly about the overall development of the people of this country. We believe that the like-minded political parties of India and Sri Lanka can raise voice in the direction too. அன்பார்ந்த தோழர்களே, மக்கள் விடுதலை முன்னணியின் எங்களை மே தின விழாவிற்கு அகில இந்திய ஃபார்வர்ட் பிளாக்கை எங்களை அழைத்தமைக்கு உண்மையிலே எங்களுடைய மனமார்ந்த வாழ்த்துக்களை ஜேவிபி லீடர் அவர்களுக்கு நான் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்வதில் கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கின்றேன். நான் முதலாக இலங்கை வந்திருக்கிறேன். இங்கு பார்க்கும் இடமெல்லாம் புத்தருடைய சிலை வைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. உண்மையிலே பெருமையாக இருக்கிறது. இங்கே இலங்கையில் சிங்களர் வாழ்கிறார்கள், முஸ்லீம் இடத்தைச் சேர்ந்தவர் வாழ்கிறார்கள், இந்திய வம்சாவளியினர் இங்கு தமிழர்களும் வாழ்கிறார்கள். ஜேவிபி மக்கள் விடுதலை முன்னணி இந்த மக்களுக்காக ஜனநாயக ரீதியாக கிடைக்கின்ற உரிமையை ஜேவிபி பெற்றுத்தரும் என்பதில் எங்களுக்கு நம்பிக்கை உண்டு. அந்த அடிப்படையிலே ஜேவிபியோடு இணைந்து செயல்படுவதற்கு எங்களது அகில இந்திய ஃபார்வர்ட் பிளாக் இயக்கம் எந்த நேரத்திலும் துணை இருக்கும் என்பதை இந்த நேரத்திலே சொல்லிக்கொள்ள கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கின்றேன். வருகின்ற 2013 பிப்ரவரி மாதம் இந்தியாவிலே நடக்கின்ற எங்களது அகில இந்திய ஃபார்வர்ட் பிளாக் கட்சியினுடைய அகில இந்திய மாநாடு தமிழகத்திலே நடைபெற இருக்கிறது. அதிலே நமது ஜேவிபி லீடர்கள் கலந்து கொண்டு சிறப்பிக்க வேண்டும் என்ற நிபந்தனையும் இந்த நேரத்திலே கேட்டுக்கொள்ள கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கின்றேன். That's why we hope this assembly of JVP will definitely launch such action program for the protecting the interests of the people of Sri Lanka and will strengthen the resistance against the capitalist and imperialist mechanism. We are confident that the JVP will continue its struggle against all the fundamental tendencies such as religious, linguistic, ethics and cultural. The All India Forward Bloc recognizes the role is being played by the JVP to ensure the human rights of Sri Lankan irrespective of the languages. We are of the opinion that when the people come together, all outstanding issues can be resolved amicably. We have a long way to travel together for the cause of ambition of the working class and the downtrodden people. We All India Forward Bloc will travel along with you, the JVP, in the journey of the birthrights. We wish to all success to our May Day celebration. Long live for fraternity between the people of Sri Lanka and India. Long live federal relation between JVP Sri Lanka and All India Forward Bloc India. Thank you. Jai Hind.